Bonjour les amis, hi friends, it's me Ali, your fancy friend in Montreal. So for today's video, I want to play with some new makeup. I have makeup from Chanel, Dior, YSL, Valentino, Prada, to name a few, and we're going to create a beautiful light sky blue makeup look. And I promise you, you will love it. I'm going to walk you through step by step how to create this beautiful light, airy look that you're going to be able to pull off at home. But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. So I have this eyeshadow palette that I picked up from Prada a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago. This is the new Peony palette. On me, this is virtually invisible. I'm going to wear maybe just the top two colors here because on me, this almost just looks like a face powder. If you used a face powder to put this in the crease, it would probably do the exact same. I bought this online, which, you know, when you buy online, you run that risk. I got caught up in the frenzy of the new Prada Beauty eyeshadow palettes, and this is what I did. I'm using the Refer 15 Max here, and what I do is I tap into the top and the middle here, and this is what I've been using it for. Sort of like a transition, not even transition, instead of a face powder. Sometimes I just want to put something on the lid that isn't really colorful. So this palette is great for that. When I did the review of this palette, I wasn't really impressed, to say the least. I don't know why I couldn't think of that word, but yeah, I wasn't very impressed. But I have managed to use it for looks when I want like a really dark red lip and just like a very neutral eye, or if I'm using very bold, bright eye makeup and I just need something to sort of smooth out the eyelid. I did apply the eyeshadow primer, the Hourglass eyeshadow primer, just to lock everything in. And then this will just create a nice smooth base for us. This is a swatch of the palette here. On the back of my hand, you see it a little bit more, but on my eyes, it really just disappears into nothing. So the silver lining is that I can use this with other items. It is not a standalone item for me personally, but I do have two eyeshadow sticks here that are standalone, but they work phenomenally in tandem. This one here is the Chanel Ombre Contour. It's like eyeshadow eyeliner in the shade Vert Titanium, and it's a green, but it has like a minty slight blue tone to it. It's a little frosty as well. This is the color here. Gorgeous. And then from Victoria Beckham, we have this similar eyeshadow eyeliner stick in the shade Cornflower. Now, this blue is everything. I adore blue eye makeup, and this blue, I tried to wear something to sort of match it. We're going to go ahead and layer these together. It's going to lighten this and make this a little bit less glittery, and it's going to create a light, ethereal breath of fresh air. So what I like to do is use the Val Titanium first because I want to tone down a little bit of that sparkliness. I want a little bit of sparkle, but not too much. So I just apply it like this. Then using a light fluffy brush, I'm using the Refer 13. I just go over very lightly just to sort of blend this out so that I don't have a harsh line. And in the last video I did, I added subtitles when I was mentioning products, and I asked you in the comment section if it was helpful or distracting, and everyone who responded said it was helpful. So I will add subtitles to this video as well, and hopefully it continues being helpful. Just doing something like that, very light. Now, let's go into Cornflower. This type of blue If you can't find this exact eyeshadow stick from Victoria Beckham, which by the way, it's great, but if you don't have access to it, Google light blue or the shade cornflower. Cornflower blue is something like this, and so you'll find something similar. Now, I like to go over top directly with this here. It looks crazy at first, I admit. And I have a little bristle here that's bothering me. There we go. Using another clean blending brush, this is a Refer 13, I'm just going to very lightly blend these together. I recommend doing one eye at a time. I find that eyeshadow sticks tend to dry pretty quickly. Don't just do one at a time. Trust me, you'll be stuck in this position because these tend to be very long wearing and they don't move, which is good, but it also means you're sort of stuck in whatever shape you apply it. So just softly blend it out. I've been experimenting with this combination of eyeshadow sticks, like which one to layer first. I've done both, but I find doing it this way makes the look less sparkly. And I'm just going to add a little bit more up here, a little higher. I want this to be light and luminous, but I don't want it to be glittery. And I find sometimes with these Chanel eyeshadow sticks, the ones that have a lot of sparkle, when you blend them out, sometimes the color fades and you're just left with the sparkle. But this way, that sparkliness comes through underneath, but you're left with that beautiful light blue. I might just go ahead and pick up a little bit more of that cornflower blue directly on the brush, just to bring it up into the crease here, because I have hooded eyes. Sometimes you can't really tell what the color is with my eyes just like this. So just relax your face, look straight ahead, and then take the brush a little bit higher like this, so we can see that beautiful blue. Okay, it's starting to look like something. Let's go into this brand new mascara here from Dior. I did a whole review on this recently. It's called like the Over Volume. Spoiler for my own review, but this is fantastic. It gives you tons of drama and volume and density, which is what I love. I basically want a mascara that looks like fake lashes. So for this look here, I think this is perfect. Now we're cooking. This is starting to look like a makeup look. I'm going to use this tiny little brush here from BK Beauty, the 210. I'm going to pick up some of this here. Use any sort of thin, tiny pencil liner. And I'm going to put some on the bottom lashes here, just to sort of connect the top makeup look with the bottom here. And then I'm just using a fingertip to smudge this out. I don't want this to be too harsh, but I just wanted to connect with the top makeup look. And for the foundation, I'm going into my Prada foundation. This is the MN40. It's like a solid medium coverage foundation. Typically, I like to go into this BK Beauty round foundation brush to blend out the foundation, but it's starting to look pretty terrible. I have been using it for a couple of years, I guess, like a year, 2 years, I'm not sure, but it's like all the bristles are starting to fall out, so that's very unimpressive. I'm gonna switch to my Sephora brand foundation brush. This is the Pro, it's the 56. The Sephora brand one I've owned for several years, if not close to a decade, not a full decade, but close, and the bristles still look good. Like every now and then one will fall out, but I'm not sure what happened with the BK Beauty one. I wash it the same way that I wash every other brush. It's just disappointing when that happens. But anyway, I wanted to mention that to you. I'm going to add a touch of concealer. This is the Armani Beauty Luminous Silk Concealer. I have a little blemish here. And I'm using my Prada Beauty concealer brush. It's so funny. I've used this many times on camera to blend out foundation, and it's the comments I get are like, "Oh my goodness, I feel like you're running a marathon trying to blend this out." But honestly, I do find that it works well for foundation as well. I just decided to use something else today. But as a concealer brush, it's great. I love the shape. And also as a foundation brush, I think it works well. For the blush, I'm going to use my Chanel Camellia Futura blush. Remember the trio blush that just came out a month or so ago? Everyone seems to have forgotten about this one, but I'm going to use this one. I'm going to swirl my brush in this, and I'm going to go lightly with any makeup, but especially blush. It's easier to add than it is to subtract. And this eye look here, you know, there's a lot going on. So I'm just going to pick up all the colors. I'm going to knock off some in the palm of my hand, and then I will just add some color here. Okay, so for the lips, I'm going to keep it pretty light. I received these new lip products here in PR from YSL. What are these called? These are the YSL Love Shine Plumping Lip Oil Gloss. Fantastic. So this is a lip oil that's going to be plumping. I've heard there's some sort of tingly sensation. It's supposed to be non-sticky and ultra-thin formula, volumizing and plumping. Okay, and there's supposed to be some sort of juicy mango fragrance added. Interesting. Let me list off the colors here. Now, when it comes to YSL Beauty, their lip products, they usually just give them a number. I think online there's sometimes a name, but here, this is 02, this color here. I'm going to go lightest to darkest because this one here has sparkle, and I think that this sparkle is going to remain even if I do like a makeup removal here. In my experience, that happens. So let me just try 02. There is a scent. To me, it's like almost like a minty scent. I don't know if I really pick up on mango. Let me go ahead and try this one. I really just pick up like overall fruit scent. I know Sophia said she tried them and she said that she picked up like an eau de bell pepper. Personally, I just noticed like minty gum and fruit. Like not quite bubble gum, but like a fruity minty gum smell. And these, you feel the plumping. I feel it right now. I've been trying these just here and there, and they do feel a bit intense. They, in my experience, these are way more intense than the Dior Addict. You know that like plumping, minty, tingling sensation? This is more, way more. So if you're on the cusp with these, don't try these. I think this shade is pretty. This is 02. It's pink, a little bit pinky, a little bit peachy, very pretty. I think with this look here, it's very nice. I may go back to this one after, but we're just gonna go ahead and swatch the rest, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like Jennifer Coolidge. Like, is that how I look? That's how I feel with these. I think there's also a little bit of a staining effect with the color because this is pretty light and there's a little bit of color left behind. This is the one that I was trying off camera. This is 44. Let's go ahead and try this one. This one looks more opaque and like it has more coverage, but honestly, these are glosses. They're not really a lipstick. It's more of a gloss. 44 looks more like a creamy, slightly more opaque color payoff. The wand is nice. It's a very nice thick wand, but you guys, these are very tingly. If you like a lip plumper, some people do. I mean, I don't really know if my lips look bigger, but they feel bigger. I feel like Jennifer Coolidge. You really have to be able to tolerate a plumping sensation. It's much more intense than the ones from Dior. I just have to say that. I think this color is pretty, but I think I prefer 02. I think 02 is my favorite. 44 is nice. I mean, it's also pretty. I think it goes well with this look as well. Let me know what you think. Vote in the comments below which lip oil is your favorite. So we have 02, 44, and the last one is 01. 01 is next. All right, let's try 01. And all of them have that same mysterious fruity mint smell. I think that this shade is pretty. It's purple. It doesn't have any sort of grainy or gritty texture, which is nice. It has a little bit of milky purple hue to it. It's more sheer. I think 01 and 02 are definitely more sheer in color. And then 44 is a more opaque shade. I'm going to take this off and reapply 01 because that's my favorite for this look here. And as I suspected, there is a little bit of glitter debris stuck on the lips, but it doesn't feel grainy or gritty. It's just a little bit prominent. And I cannot stress enough, this tingles a lot. Honestly, some people might say it burns. Like you've tried a lip plumper. This is a real deal lip plumper. Oof, this is a lot. You do get used to it because, I mean, like I said, I tried them off camera, like just for fun in my real life. And it's just, at first you're like, wow, I'm wearing a lip plumper. It does go away, but I can see for some people, you would not be able to tolerate this. Thank you to YSL Beauty for sending me these, but I'm going to tell you the truth. This is not going to be for everyone, and that's okay. All right, this is starting to look like a real look. I'm going to add a fragrance. We must go into a fragrance to finish off the look. And this perfume here I received in PR as well. This is from Valentino. This I love. This is exactly my perfume. This is called the Born in Roma Extra Dose. This is a little splash, an extension of the Born in Roma perfume series. It is fruity. It is sweet. It has vanilla. It gives a little bit of a gourmand perfume, but it's also light. Some gourmand fragrances are really, really heavy. I'm a huge fan of Killian Angel's share, but that one's heavy. That's a really heavy hitter. This is so much lighter. I swear there's notes of like black currant, raspberry, coconut. Like it's light. It's fruity. It's light, but there is sweetness. There is vanilla. Like this is 100% my type of fragrance. If you're a fan of any of the other Valentino Roma perfumes, you would love this. If you like the Nest vanilla perfume, you would love this. If you like the Armani C perfumes, you would like this. So yeah, I think that's about it for today's video. I take notes and I'm like, wait, did I mention everything? Yes. This is the final look. I think it's very pretty. It sort of matches my tank top. I like it. It's light, it's fun. I think it's perfect. It matches the color of the sky, which is blue with some, little white clouds, perfect for spring and summer. This is my type of look and my type of perfume. That is all I have for you guys for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel. I do lots of reviews and tutorials, and I mix and match a lot of new and old. I had a lot of new products today, but I'm quite notorious for mixing and matching new and old collections together. So that way you guys at home don't feel that pressure to buy everything new, and I'll help you find reimagined ways to use up your collection. So make sure you subscribe and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you want me to review next. On that note, that's all I have for you guys for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.